This is the story of the Hanoi Youth Public Space Project. 3 stories, in fact, about how we conducted research in urban studies in Hanoi over the last 2 years. The first part of this story is about rapid urbanization. From the year 2000, the urban population of Hanoi doubled in 10 years only. The Vietnamese capital is now characterized by some of the world's highest human densities. To compare, this is more than 3 or 4 times what we experience here in the densest urban areas of Canada. In terms of urban space per person, the world average is 10 times higher when considering only the urban populations. Many Hanoians actually live under the city's average of 3 square meters of livable space per person. Over the same 10 years, Hanoi has lost half of its bodies of water. If we look at the numbers, we can see that the amount of green space per capita decreased significantly. The second part of this story is about the youth culture of Hanoi. What do young people do in public space? Through interviews and observations, we now know that formal public spaces play a central role in youth's physical and social well-being. Young people in Hanoi are influenced by social media, following Western practices like skateboarding, inline skating, or parkour. This is what they call lifestyle sports. The common opinion is that young people in Hanoi use these activities in a very positive and dynamic way, telling us about their new perspective on life, more critical thinking, independence, and self-realization. But mostly, lifestyle sports became the most active form of peer support, encouraging each other to stay away from drugs or cigarettes, helping one another with schoolworks, and stop bullying. We also discovered that formal public spaces represent a safer environment for girls. Many young women told us positive views about those few who practice lifestyle sports. People admire them for stretching gender norms and see these practices as new expressions of femininity and female independence. This project was a SSHRC-funded partnership development grant. It was a 2-year project that involved many participant universities, and for which I represented McGill. Apart from fieldwork and observations, one of my key roles was actually that of a storyteller. With the help of a translator, I created the HanoiYouthPublicSpace.com in both English and in Vietnamese. It became an important platform to connect our academic work with the general public, for which I designed some simplified graphics, animated data, and vulgarization tools. And the project was then a collaboration with the Vietnamese Academy of Social Science and a Canadian-Vietnamese NGO working on public policies with local governments to implement some of our findings. We all share the hope of contributing to the positive engagement of young Hanoians with the city where they live. Observing such urban energy made me an optimistic researcher, as well as a wishful architect. My name is Olivier Jacques, and this is how the SSHRC made me a better storyteller.